Hello everyone, this is Piano Lessons. My name is Ekaterina Afanasieva, and this is piano lesson number 7, Black Notes and a G major scale. We have only 5 different black notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each black note can be called 2 different ways. When there is a need in music for a white note to be raised, for example, C, to be raised, the black note that sits just next to that white note on the right will be called sharp. So if this is a C, then this is a C sharp. When a white note needs to be lowered, for example, the D, the black note that sits next to that white note on the left now will be called a flat. In this case, D flat. So it's a D flat or a C sharp. Once you know that, you can call any black note in 2 different ways. Let's try together. C sharp or D flat, D sharp or E flat, F sharp or G flat. This note, G sharp or A flat. And last one, A sharp or B flat. Now I will show you how one of these black notes is used on the example of a G major scale. Let me first remind you the structure of a scale with C major. 2 whole steps from C to D, from D to E. A half step from E to F. 3 whole steps, 1, 2, 3, and another half step. In G major, we start on a G. We go with 2 whole steps here from G to A and from A to B. So here we have 3 notes, G, A, B. Then a half step from B to C. Then 3 whole steps from C to D, D to E, and here watch out, from E to F sharp, and then the last half step is from F sharp to G. Now with the fingering, G major scale uses the same fingering as a C major scale for the right hand. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try 1 octave first. 1 on G, 2 on A, 3 on B, then 1 under on C, 2 on D, 3 on E, 4 on F sharp, and then 5 on G. Let's play with left hand. Left hand's fingering. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 5 on G, 4 on A, 3 on B, 2 on C, 1 on D, then 3 above on E, 2 on F sharp, and 1 on G. Let's try with 2 hands together. The checkpoints where both left and right hands will have third fingers are on B now and E. Thirds on B, thirds on E. 3rd degree of the scale, 6 degrees of the scale. Alright, 5, 1 on G, 4 and 2 on A, 3 and 3 on B, 2 and 1 on C, 1 and 2 on D, 3 and 3 on E, 2 and 4 on F sharp, and 1, 5 on G. Now we go back, 2 and 4 on F sharp, 3 and 3 on E, 1 and 2 on D, 2 and 1 on C, 3 and 3 on B, 4 and 2 on A, and 5 and 1 on G. Now let's try 2 octaves, and this time on G at the end of the first octave in the right hand. We will use first finger instead of a fifth, and then on A in the left hand you will use fourth finger. Let's start. 5 and 1 on G, 4 and 2 on A, 3, 3 on B, 2, 1 on C, 1, 2 on D, 3, 3 on E, 2, 4 on F sharp, and here I mentioned the right hand will have first finger instead of fifth because we're continuing. 1, 1 on G. Then left hand has fourth finger on A because this finger, first finger, is on G as if you were to start with fifth finger at the beginning. So that's why we're using fourth finger. So 4, 2 on A, 3, 3 on B, 2, 1 on C, 1, 2 on D, 3, 3 on E, 2, 4 on F sharp, and now because it's a final G we have 1 and 5 in right hand on G. Now we're going back, 2, 4 on F sharp, 3, 3 on E, 1, 2 on D, 2, 1 on C, 3, 3 on B, 4, 2 on A, and now left hand is using first finger instead of fifth because it's not a final G yet. We're using 1, 1, 1 on G. And right hand is using fourth finger now on F sharp. This is as if you were to start with 5. So, but since we're with 1, it's the fourth finger, 2, 4 on F sharp, 3, 3 on E, 1, 2 on D, 2, 1 on C, 3, 3 on B, 4, 2 on A, and then 5, 1 on G. And that's your G major scale. This completes our lesson. Thank you very much for your time with me today. Next time I will teach you Twinkle Twinkle Little Star in G major, and we will learn another song in C major. I will hope to see you here again. Goodbye.